Hello and welcome to Heroes of the Storm. Today I'm going to be playing as Tyrande, who I do have the most number of games with, at least in my experience. And I do have her master skin, and I love playing her. She's just, I think as far as supports go, she's the most versatile. And, yeah, the most utilitarian. She seems to have more viability, more build viability than the other supports. Most of the other supports. So Tyrande is able to reach out across the map with what's called her sentinel, the Harry Potter owl, and gives vision of the entire area along its path. So really, she's a great scout. You can build her for her owls, which is probably what I'm going to be doing here today, because we're on the Garden of Terror, and it's a big map. And we've got a Nova, so I'm guessing the enemy team has a Nova. We'll find out when we get in. But really, Tyrande excels at countering stealth characters, especially once you get to land the owls and your stuns. Oh man, it's a devastating combo for stealthies. Nova and Zeratul just melt to Tyrande once you start hitting all of her skill shots. It's the only thing. So, and I'm going to be honest here, all of these talents are good. The tier 1 talents are all pretty good. We don't actually have any stealth on the opposing team. However, we've got 3 really tanky characters and 2 DPSers. So we're going to go with Ranger's Mark, which reduces the cooldown of Hunter's Mark by 8 seconds. Hunter's Mark is our trait. It's an activatable trait. It marks the enemy target and increases all the damage that that enemy takes by 25%, and keeps them revealed for 4 seconds, which is really handy on stealthies. So we lowered the cooldown by 8 seconds. That's great. Sylvanas already questioning what's going on, which is wonderful. Solo queue silliness, you know, spin of friendship. Let's see, our Jaina was doing the spin of friendship. Let's see if the enemy team will do the spin of friendship or not. It doesn't look like it. So there's our owl, there's our stun, the lunar flare, which I completely whiffed. And then we've also got a minor heal.
With heroes, night will fall in just a few moments. I hope you're ready.
On our queue is a Light of Elune, which will heal an enemy or an ally for a significant amount, and heal myself for half the amount. And if I heal just myself, it heals for even less. Which sounds ridiculous, but it's not meant to really be healing. You're not meant to be healing yourself. You're not a healer. If you want to play a healer, you want Malfurion or Lily. So as you can see, I haven't hit a single one of my stuns here. I'm just not playing well at all here. But Anubarak is in a really good spot right now, and he's kind of a tough character for me to come up against on Tyrande. But it looks like my team was actually on top of what they were doing, and so we got the Garden Tear. Let's see what's going on down. You know what, I should probably come down and help them. Well, actually, that's what I'm going to do for them, is just shoot an owl their way. Hit one of them, a couple of enemies. Heroes, and now back to laning. We need to maintain an experience gain. The trickle does not happen if a hero is not in lane, and the most important thing that you can possibly do for your team is to have someone in lane at all times, which is not always easy to do. Yeah, and as Jane is saying, soak lanes, and that's what I'm doing right now. I don't really want to be doing it. I'm not the best character to be doing this, but we need the experience trickle, or we just won't. We'll get too far behind. See, even Anubarak is still up here, maintaining that trickle. Okay, so for my tier 2 talent, I got Pierce, which allows my owl to hit multiple targets. For tier 3, really, again, there are so many good choices here. It's hard to say that any one is the best one, but and they're all really good. They really are. But I'm going to take the Quickening Blessing, which adds a movement speed buff to my heal, which situationally is one of the best talents in the game. You give some ally of yours just a little bit of extra health and movement speed so they can get out of danger right quick and fast. So you saw with that owl I was able to hit Uther, and because I took that talent where I can hit multiple, yeah, later on, I believe at level 16, yeah, Ranger increases the width and the damage based on how far that the owl has traveled. And it can get pretty ridiculous. On this map in particular, if you're standing in your well and Abathur happens to be standing in, you know, one of the corners here, you can one-shot Abathur with Tyrande. It's incredibly satisfying and hilarious.
This is the end. Double kill.
And someone here needs to be clearing out this creep from Zagara. She's just laying it down, and that's messing us up. Yeah, we're in a bad spot here with Sylvanas pushing top. She's going to be doing just so much damage. I'm in a bind here because we really I need to be responding to them. Okay, here we go. So I got Shadow Stalk, which is the talent I normally go for. It really, in my opinion, is far and away the better ultimate, because it provides the team with vision of all of the enemy characters, stealthed or not, as well as making all of our allies invisible. Well, cloaked for just a moment.
The goddess calls. No mercy. Goddess takes.
See, so I stealthed her just enough to get her away, which wasn't much. Ah, crap, there isn't anything I can do for Nova here.
The goddess calls.
We need to run away. We don't have the... I don't have the mana, and we're not in a good position there to be fighting that. So one of the most important things in Heroes of the Storm is really just learning situational awareness. I mean, you can't... no one character can take on multiple other characters of the same level. Now, if you have an incredible level lead, 3 or more levels, ensuring that you have an additional talent tier, then sure, one character can take 2 maybe. But no more than that. That's just not... It's not the way that this game works. This is not League of Legends. You cannot, you know, solo an enemy team, no matter what your level. So don't ever think that you can. You know, always be aware that you're only a few moments away from death. A few misclicks.
Onward. You destroyed the enemy's tower. Careful. My plants are Rhonda blood.
Kill confirmed.
So I always like to send out an owl from the well, which I completely whiffed with, but you can instantly get back onto your mount, so you may as well just do it. Okay, so again, at this level, sprint or shrink ray. I mean, really, we're having some troubles here, so I'm probably just going to go with shrink ray, because it's the easy solution to a lot of problems. And we should definitely get this Jaina. It'll be just fine. So yeah, Tyrande excels at supporting her team through a variety of different ways. Primarily... So he used Envenom on me, or maybe Zagara did, but somebody did. Used Envenom on me, I don't know why. But they apparently were convinced they were going to get a kill there. Don't normally want to use Envenom on a hero unless you're really certain that you're going to get the kill. It's usually not worth wasting the charge. It's a 60-second cooldown.
It is time. Do what must be done. Finally, you have enough seeds. Can you feel it?
Okay, so that was a risky move, but we pulled it off somehow. Where's the rest of the enemy team? Okay, so we're about to have company here.
Terror awaits. Come, take its power. Let us make haste.
Where is Okay, he's going to get our golem.
Slaughter them all. The terror cannot wait long.
Which is what he needs to be doing. Zagara has got creep spread like you wouldn't. This is ridiculous. Someone needs to do something about the creep spread. And really that someone needs to be... crap. Someone should be Jaina, since she has the AoE, or Tassadar, actually. Tassadar would be just fine too. but apparently not. And I just walked right into 5-man.
Your enemy's terror blooms.
This is pretty terrible, but here we go. Let's see what happens. That is Tassadar inside of the Garden Terror. So on the Garden Terror map, I did not explain this at all. I'm just assuming most of you have played the game already. It's pretty well established. A lot of people playing the game. It's not anything brand new. But in case you are brand new to the game, on this map, the Garden Terror, you collect seeds at night from the Shamblers. And once you have 100 of them, you can summon a Garden Terror. And I'm playing like complete crap. I can't hit a single one of my skill shots here, which is terrible. And our Garden Terror has gone down.
The enemy's terror has fallen. So be it. It's okay. But don't get too comfortable. The infested will return again. That one's pushing up daisies.
All things must end.
That seemed personal.
Way to go.
So be it.
Let us capture this mercenary fast.
So, yep. Sorry I'm being a little bit quiet here. I'm trying to focus because I've been playing so bad. And it's really important that we do well here.
With haste.
I mean, not that we're really trying hard, but we should be trying at least a little bit. This is a team-based game, and our teammates would really like to win as much as we would, so... Let's see what we can make happen here. There we go, we got their terror bursted most of the way down before it even got any damage off. Oh, and it was Zagara. Oh, perfect.
Well done. Your enemy's terror has really.
Uh-oh. Okay, we are in a world of hurt here. There's nothing I can do for any of these.
Triple kill. Killing. Admit it. You enjoyed that.
Let us make it. Next time, run faster.
So that was insane. A 3 for 4 trade there. I don't know exactly how all that happened, but that's okay. We will play it out. Let's see. Oh, so with that ranger skill, I hit Tyrael for 1,000 damage. That's pretty incredible. So yeah, with the rewind talent and being all the way across the map, you can really just really make people's days horrible.
More fertilizer.
Thus to the enemy.
The Shamblers rise. Slay them and gather the seeds.
Yeah, and it's time for us to leave. We should not be here right now. Okay, so for level 20 Storm Talons, really, again, they're all pretty viable, but in the matchup we've been provided with here, I think Storm Shield might actually be the better choice. I tend to go Rewind, but I think Storm Shield is going to be the better call. We need more supportive skills.
They shall feed my children.
And if Jaina will tank here, it would be a lot better.
Can you feel the terror growing?
Let's see if I can smack at least a Nubarak.
The terror awaits. Come, take its power.
Yeah, we need to get out of here. If anything, I mean, we could do this. Yeah, we should do the sieges. We had plenty of time left on the Garden Tear. You've got like 45 seconds, or maybe it's 60 seconds, to actually respond to that. And, which is plenty of time. Let's see if we can pick off Sylvanas. I kind of doubt it, but maybe if we're lucky. Ooh, so much damage. So he's going up there to disrupt them, which is the right move. We swooped up a ton of seeds. And I need to get out of here. I am poorly positioned. This is Jaina, but hopefully we can get out of here with a well-placed stun. Jaina, we need to get out of here. We should not be fighting this. Oof. Lucky enough with Tacidar's shield. And our Sylvanas complaining about face tanking the towers. I don't know that that's our problem. And why we weren't helping? No, we were actually helping, but by killing three members of the enemy team. But that's okay. Some people just feel like they actually have to carry in this game when there really is no carry. And they don't. A lot of people don't honestly understand that. This is not a game with carries. One person cannot carry any game. And unfortunately, a lot of people believe that you can. They get this strange mentality that they're somehow much better than everybody else. Which, hey, you know what? I felt that way sometimes, too. It's not like I haven't.
So be it.
So we're gonna try and ambush Tyrael here, which should actually work.
My plans are fun blood. Double kill.
Let's get our Jaina topped off here. Yes, that is my cat. Deciding now is the time that he wants to be petted.
Night falls once more, and soon the
I
shadows
say, no,
shall
Mr.
rise
Kitty.
again.
You gotta wait.
Yes.
So if we're able to keep up constant pressure here, we will win this game. It might take a minute, but depending on what people are going to do here. I mean, really, one more Shambler ought to do it. One more Terror.
Yes, that is enough.
What are we up against here?
Terror will be yours.
Onward.
I can't see any of them, so I'm gonna ult. Alright.
Take its power. Your terror lives. Go! Harvest your enemies'
We
corpses.
must strike this hero down. So be it.
Be slain.
You possess a certain talent.
There we go. So we can pull it off in the end. Which is probably for the better. 25-minute game, so 29-14. I did die once. Somehow I did 40,000 healing. I'm not sure how that actually happened. Didn't feel like I was healing that much, but there you have it. Tyrande, the Master of Vision. My favorite support, personally. And, yeah, we'll cut this one here. Thank you, guys.